welcome to Malaya Tarot. So today I have another pick a card reading for you guys. Today's question is, what do you need to know right now? So for this reading, I will be doing a quick energy check-in with the selection cards that you see before you. And then I will be going into the tarot and oracle cards. Today is a special video. I will be using the same tarot and oracle deck for each pile. Usually I do different types, but in honor of the Pulp Girls releasing their angel number oracle card, I thought let's dedicate this reading to them. So shout out to Pulp Girls. No, this isn't sponsored. I just love their work. I love their Instagram page. Follow them. I will link them down below, as well as the link to get their beautiful tarot and oracle decks. So without further ado, we have 3 piles before you, 3 cards. The first pile is I have a higher purpose, pile 1. I am good enough for pile 2. And I embrace change for pile 3. All right. So let's take a deep breath together. And choose the card that you gravitate towards the most. And remember, what doesn't apply, let it fly. And timestamps will be posted down below. Hey, pile 1. So your selection card says, I have a higher purpose. So right now you are possibly on a journey to finding what your higher purpose is, what you are meant to do, your passion, your calling. And I feel like this keeps you up at night. I feel like there are a lot of things that you want to do. You may be a very multifaceted person with a lot of interests, a lot of skills, a lot of talents, but it's hard to choose just one. I'm hearing you don't want to put yourself in a box. You want to find a way to put together all of your talents and gifts together and possibly make that into a career, something that is bigger than yourself is what I'm getting. And I also feel like pile 1, that you feel like time is running out. But Spirit wants you to know that you are right on track. It's never too late to figure out what you want to do. You may think that, but the reality is age ain't nothing but a number is what I'm getting when it comes to your situation of finding your truth, finding your purpose, finding what you are meant to do. You just have to believe in yourself. And I'm also hearing to not be afraid to start over. Sometimes it takes starting over and going back to square one. It takes that to find your calling. So don't worry, you're going to find your higher purpose. You're going to find what you're meant to do. You just have to believe that you will. Okay, so I got your cards right here. So let's see what the cards have to say, pile 1. So we got 4 of Wands, the Hanged One. Let's put that here. Actually, let's do this. Accountability, number 69. Get your mind out of the gutter, people. And truth, 99. Okay, so and I also decided to pull out a Believe in Your Own Magic oracle, and you got bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. All right, pile one. So what do you need to know right now? So with the Four of Wands, you need to know that when it comes to finding your higher purpose, when it comes to finding your calling, that you need to believe that harmony and balance exist. Meaning, you need to believe that you will find what you are looking for. And to approach it with an open mind, an open heart. Because what you are looking for may not be in the package that you thought it would be in. It may come in a totally different way. And you have to be open-minded to it. I believe, pile one, there were offers that were made to you and opportunities made towards you, but because they didn't fit the package, because they didn't fit the aesthetic, because it wasn't what you thought it would be, you denied it. And I feel like you are realizing this now. So with accountability, I feel like you are in a state of becoming more aware of how you think and approach things. I'm hearing a job is a job. You could possibly be looking for a job right now, but the offers that you have taken just weren't for you. It wasn't a good fit, or you probably would feel embarrassed to even work there. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do, you know? You have to start somewhere. You have to start in square one. You have to start over. You have to start from the bottom in order to get to the top. That's how things come full circle. I'm also hearing that's how you know you tried. Don't be afraid to try things, even though you feel like you're overqualified, even though you feel like you're too good for this, even though you've done so much more already. Be humble. That's what you need to know right now. Be humble. Just because a certain job opportunity, a certain space is below you, or you may think it's below you, does not mean that it really is. Be grateful that you are being offered an opportunity, because not many people have that. So be humble. Humble yourself. Check yourself. And I feel like because you have this mentality, it's leaving you stuck. It's leaving you in a place of stagnancy and complacency, because instead of taking these opportunities, you are just waiting for the right one to come. But this waiting is just making time go by even faster. You're wasting time. I understand that you have done things and that you have, I'm hearing you've traveled, you've earned good money before, you've been in spaces with important people, You've done a lot, pile one. But just because you've done a lot, I'm also hearing just because you've made a name for yourself before, that doesn't mean you're better than anybody else. That doesn't mean you're more important than the next person. That doesn't give you the right to be entitled. Because the truth is, pile one, regardless of where we are in life, regardless of how much money we make, where we live, what car we drive, how much money is in our bank account, we all end up in the same place. The tangible things, the material things is not going to matter because you're not going to bring that with you to the grave. So don't be afraid. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't be so bold and entitled to the point where you don't even want to work with people that are not on your level. I feel like you have been in leadership positions before. You've been in management. I'm hearing CEO. You know what it's like to be on top, and you want to make sure that it stays that way, is what I'm getting. But it's not always like that. Sometimes life has a way of changing things. Life is a circle. I've said this before. Sometimes you're at the bottom and sometimes you're at the top. Regardless, we just keep moving forward. And that's what you need to do. Get out of this entitlement mentality. Get out of this, oh, I'm better than this. Find the harmony and the peace and the joy in starting over. Even if it means going back to something you already know about. Be open-minded. Try to open your mind a little bit more and maybe find a way to expand your mind. And because you already know so much about it, see what you can do even further. And take accountability. Hold yourself responsible to the choices you've made thus far. Because I'm getting pile one, maybe this position that you are in and trying to find where you fit, maybe you are the one that caused this, but you don't want to admit it. It's time to face the truth. I'm hearing laid off, fired. You possibly got laid off. You possibly got fired. Being laid off is not necessarily your fault, but when it comes to being fired, well, what did you do to contribute to that? Regardless, pile one with bitch fire, stand up for yourself. It is good to stand up for yourself. It is good to be your own advocate. It is good to let people know who you are, what you've done, what you're capable of. But in this situation, you have to humble yourself. You're not always going to be at the top. You're not always going to be the leader. You're not always going to have things your way. Sometimes life puts you in a position where you have to be a student again. And that's not a bad thing. I'm hearing pile one. When it comes to being at the bottom and starting over, that is actually a good thing. Because there's no other way but up from there. So don't see this setback as a failure. Don't see this setback as a bad thing. See this as an opportunity for growth. See this as an opportunity for you to be a student and learn again. See this as an opportunity to take the pressure that you were feeling at a higher position and just relax. You're not a failure. You're not dumb. Life is just trying to teach you that sometimes you have to be a student. Sometimes you have to be at the bottom. And I also feel like life is just humbling you right now. Because maybe you have been in an arrogant state for a while. Maybe you got a little too comfortable. Maybe you got a little too cocky with your money. Maybe you started treating people differently. Your work does not define you. The money that you make does not define you. The car that you drive, the house that you are living in, those are not who you are. That doesn't measure your worth. It's how you treat people. And I feel like you've kind of forgotten that, pile one. And now Spirit is reminding you, hey, I didn't give you all of those things, all that abundance for you to be a jackass. And I feel like Spirit, God was reminding you and warning you like, hey, Spirit put moments where you had to check yourself, but you didn't. So that's why it's important to treat people with kindness and with respect. Because you probably messed with somebody who had a bigger purpose than you. You probably messed with somebody that God does not play with, that Spirit doesn't play with, who is highly protected by their ancestors. So, what you need to know right now, pile one, find the peace, the harmony in starting over, starting from the bottom, because there's no other way but up from there. What you need to know, get out of this complacent, stagnant mindset. Get out of this entitlement, because you're no better than anybody else. Hold yourself accountable to the decisions that you made as far as why you are here in this position. Accept the truth of the matter. Truth is, you weren't humble. And for that, God is teaching you a lesson. Yes, it's good to stand up for yourself. It's good to let people know, this is who I am, this is what I've done, this is who I know. But at the end of the day, it's not what you have that matters. It's how you've made the world a better place. It's about how you've made people feel about themselves. It's how you treat people. That's what matters. I'm hearing screw your bank account. Screw that nice car that you have in the driveway. Screw that house that you constantly clean and make it look all lavish is what I'm getting. That doesn't matter. Humble yourself. Check yourself. Okay. All right, pile one. Well, that is what you need to know right now. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I will have my email down below in the description box. And until next time, bye. Hey, pile two. So you chose I Am Good Enough Oracle. So pile two, I feel like right now you feel like you are not good enough. And this could relate to your job, your family, your friends. I feel like you have been doubting yourself a lot, possibly about your looks. Maybe you have been compared to somebody that you think is better than you. Pile 2, I also feel like you are on the verge of giving up, possibly just walking away from a group of people, a certain situation. And I'm also hearing possibly quitting your job because it's just emotionally taking a toll on you. Like, you don't understand what's up with all of these comparisons, why it's so important. But Spirit wants you to know that you are good enough. And though it may be hard to ignore what people are saying, or though it may be hard to just block them out, you are a very talented person is what I'm getting. You're strong, you're talented, you are very knowledgeable is what I'm hearing. You're smart. You have all of these good qualities that are incomparable. You have to believe in that, Pile 2. Maybe you are somebody that seeks outside validation, that depends on external validation, which is understandable. But you also have to give that to yourself, Pile 2. Because not everybody's going to tell you how good you are. Not everybody's going to tell you good things about yourself. So you have to start doing that. Okay? All right, let's see what your cards have to say on what you need to know right now. All right, so we got the Moon, the Empress, 420, relax. You may be a smoker. I love that it's a flower too. Pulp Girls. I like it. I love it. And 4141, habit. Okay. And I also wanted to pull out a believe in your own magic oracle. And yours is expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. Which pretty much clarified what I said about external validation. Like, don't constantly seek it to the point where that's all you depend on. Okay? Well, let's go further. So, what you need to know right now, Pile 2. With the Moon card, I feel like you have been feeding into the lies that people are telling you about yourself. I feel like you have been getting caught up in this illusion of this image that people have of you that are just not true. And I feel like you are starting to believe that. And I feel like these people have no idea who you are. I feel like they're just going off of your performance, how you look, how you speak, but they haven't taken the time to get to know your heart. These people are just projecting their insecurities onto you because they see your value. They see that you are good enough. They see how talented you are, how kind you are to people, how hardworking you are. They see that. But they don't want to accept it because they don't like that it's not them. So with 420, relax. What you need to know right now, Pile 2, is You have nothing to worry about when it comes to what these people are saying. You don't have to listen to them. Because it's all wrong. You have so much potential to do great things, and they don't like the fact that it's not them. You are probably being noticed, being acknowledged in a way that could lead to big opportunities for you. And because they're jealous and they want to be pity, they want to bring you down. They want to make you feel bad about yourself. They are making you doubt yourself so you don't take it. You have this Empress energy about you. You're nurturing, you're beautiful, you're motherly. You have it going on, is what I'm hearing. You could be a mother who is doing her own thing. You could be an entrepreneur. You could be traveling. You could be just living your best life. But these people that keep talking about you, they don't like the fact that you are. So they feel the need to project and put all their negative energy onto you, thinking that it's going to help them. But it's not. With 4141 habit, I believe, pile 2, that you are someone that's very hardworking. You have done the work, the inner work, the outer work, meaning you have done things to improve yourself as a person, to heal, holding yourself accountable. You've done that, but you've also put in the man hours. You've done the training. You've done the things that needed to be done to get you in this position that you are right now. You could be somebody that people look up to at your job. I'm also seeing a stage, so you could be somebody that speaks in front of a crowd. You could be traveling. Your job probably requires you to travel. But I feel like these people, that's all they see. Because pile 2, I'm also getting things may look good on the outside. Though you have done the inner work, you're still doing the inner work. So, yes, things on the outside may look good to everybody, but they don't know what you're going through. And that's probably why you feel like you are not good enough. It's like, it's easy to believe these people. It's easy to succumb to their level because you're still kind of struggling. But what you need to know, pile 2, is what people think about you, what people feel about you, how people perceive you to be, it does not matter. I also feel like with expectations that people expect you to be a certain way. This could be from your family. You are expected to be a certain way. You are expected to help people out. But regardless, with don't seek anyone's approval, at the end of the day, you are making things happen for yourself, not them. Maybe these people want to take the credit of your success. Maybe they feel like, oh, if it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in this position. That ain't true. They just want to say that so they can be part of your success and reap the benefits off of it, when really that was all you. That was all you. That's what you need to know. Everything that you have, everything you've obtained from success to career. I'm also hearing to family. That was all you. You put in the work. You did what you had to do. While they were busy laying in their bed judging you, giving you negative energy. So, pile 2, what you need to know is when it comes to people and the things that they have to say about you, don't mind them. Just let them talk, but just have it go from one ear and out the other. Because that's all they are. They're all talk. But they can't walk the walk like you do. And just relax. Like, I'm feeling this sense of fear, like you think they're going to do something to jeopardize your career or something like that. But nah, they're not going to do nothing. Because like I said, they want to reap the benefits off of your success. So why would they want to mess with that? You know? And with the Empress, like, what you need to know is know your worth. Know that people just like to project their insecurities onto people that are successful, that are beautiful, that have something going on for themselves. It's usually the people that have nothing going on, that are bored out of their minds, that have nothing better to do, that are saying these things about people like you. And it's not your fault that you're this way. It's not your fault that you're successful. It's not your fault that you're beautiful or handsome. It's not your fault that you have a strong work ethic where you've developed good habits and made sure that you're constantly moving forward. That's not your fault. That's just who you are. So don't mind what people are saying. The approval of others does not matter. What matters is your approval of you. Because not only are you a hardworking person, not only are you a beautiful person inside and out, but you have something going on for yourself. And you're good at it. So don't ever doubt yourself. Though it may be hard to get away from these people and not hear what they have to say, just remember, just know what you need to know right now. Is they just wish that they had what you had. They just wish that they were you. And that's not your problem to fix. Just continue doing you, continue doing your thing, continue taking care of your family, continue inspiring people. Just continue doing that and you will be good. Because you are. You are good enough. Alright? Well, pile 2, that is your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading with me, my email will be down below. And until next time, bye. Hey, pile 3. So you chose I embrace change. So, pile 3, you may be at a crossroads right now. You may be at a stage in your life where things are changing, things are transforming, whether it be within yourself or outside of you. But I'm getting this sense that you're not exactly ready for it. I feel like you're hesitant of this change. You may be afraid of how it's going to affect you, your relationships, I'm also hearing your money. You're afraid of what this change could possibly do when it comes to your life. And change is scary. Change is scary. Change can be something that we really try hard to prevent because it's just uncomfortable, but change is necessary when it comes to life, when it comes to being human. It's the only constant, and even when you're not ready, sometimes you need it. Spirit wants you to know that when it comes to change, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be something that is going to jeopardize everything. If anything, it could just make things even better. You just have to see things differently. But you may be somebody that is very set in their ways. You could be a fixed sign. You are probably somebody that is pretty stubborn and likes things a certain way, that when it comes to change, your stomach flips a little bit. But this is a time in your life where change is needed, and whether you're ready or not, you just have to accept it. I'm hearing, ready or not, here I come. Yep, that's change. But let's see what the cards have to say, pile 3. All right, so we got the Lovers, Gemini energy, Ace of Wands, okay, Fire, Mindfulness, 2713, Mindfulness, 369, Compassion, 369, okay, let me stop. And I decided to pull a Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle as well, and you got Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Okay, so pile 3, what you need to know right now. With the Lover's card, you need to know that when it comes to decisions, every decision that you make has its pros and cons. No decision is 100% perfect. Even the decisions that you think are the best decision, there's going to be some downfalls. But that's just how life is. That's how life brings us balance. Like, things can't always be all good, just like things can't always be all bad. You have to embrace the decisions that you make and what comes with it. And things are not always going to be in this Lover's energy. Things are not always going to be harmonious. Things are not always going to balance each other out. Sometimes you have to compromise. And with mindfulness, sometimes you just have to see things in a different perspective. And that doesn't mean you made the wrong decision. This is Spirit giving you an opportunity to learn more about the decisions that you've made and navigate it in a way that's not going to cause you to spiral or cause you to overthink or cause you to panic. I feel like this decision, pile 3, could pertain to something really important, because the Lovers is a major arcana card. So you are possibly going through a huge change that I'm hearing a different time zone. This could be a move. This could be a job. Maybe you are being promoted to a higher position. This could be about your family, moving your family. But like I said before, there is this feeling of hesitance. Like, I'm not ready, or we're not ready. So, what you need to know right now, pile 3, is whoever is involved in this situation, communicate. Communicate what your worries are. Communicate what could go wrong. Communicate what you're excited about as well. Balance. I just smelled like perfume. This could possibly be about a date. Maybe you are thinking about going on a date with someone, possibly from the past, and you're like, oh dang, like, I want things to go right, so let me like look fresh, let me smell good. That's very specific for somebody, but pile 3, what you need to know is you need to communicate what is on your mind right now about this decision that needs to be made, about this change. Because I feel like it requires that. It requires you to be mindful of the situation as well. Not just with how you are feeling and your thoughts, but what everybody else is. So don't forget to consider other people's point of view. With Ace of Wands, don't be so quick to make a decision or to take action to the point where you can't take it back. You could be somebody that's, I'm hearing, quick on their feet, quick to make decisions, possibly hasty ones. You are probably somebody that is not really the type to think things through. So what you need to know right now, pile 3, is whatever this is, whatever this situation is, really think it through. Through and through is what I'm getting. Because this it's not just about you. Other people's perspectives matter. Other people's thoughts and opinions and emotions matter, even if you think that they don't. You may be the one that's having to make all of these decisions. You are probably the leader. You are probably the one that people are looking to make this decision. Regardless, make sure that you hear everybody's point of view, because I feel like that is going to help with the decision. And with 369, compassion, when I said to include everybody involved, yeah, have compassion for everybody's emotions and thoughts, but also have compassion when it comes to your own. Don't be so hard on yourself at this time. I also feel like pile 3, you just don't want to fail. You just don't want to mess up. You just don't want to make the wrong decision, which is very understandable. But you can't let these thoughts and emotions keep you from making a decision. Things have to change. Things have to move forward. Things have to continue. I feel like you just want things to pause. You want time to slow down. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Time is running out. So this change, I'm hearing inevitable. It was inevitable. It was coming. And I feel like you knew it was coming, but you stalled. You kind of procrastinated, which was probably months ago. You probably knew about this. You knew, but you procrastinated on it. And now you're in this state of, I'm hearing, confusion, of discombobulation, of fear. So with sun, paint the sun back into your sky. As scary as change can be, try to find the good in it. Try to be optimistic about this. You may be at a very comfortable spot. You are comfortable with your life right now. You like where you work. You like the money that you are making. You like where you live. You are content. Maybe a little too content. Maybe a little too comfortable. So now Spirit is like, all right, let's shake things up a bit. So what you need to know right now, pile 3. Change is not meant to break you. Change is meant to make you. It's meant to better you. It's meant to upgrade you. It's meant to challenge you, but it's never meant to break you. No matter how debilitating it may feel. Yes, you're going to have to make sacrifices. Yes, it's going to come with sadness, maybe even anger. It's going to come with confusion. It's going to come with fear. But that's all a part of upgrading. You are being encouraged by God, the universe, to upgrade your life. I'm also hearing uproot. You have been in the same place, in the same position for way too long. And I feel like you know that. I feel like there is a feeling inside you with this Ace of Wands energy that you want to take things a little further. I'm getting. You want to climb up the mountain and see what's on the other side. I feel that. But there's also this fear. So, pile 3, when it comes to what you need to know right now, you need to know that you are ready. You are ready to make this move. You are ready to go on that date. You are ready to uproot your life and make new memories somewhere else. You're ready for a new job. You are ready for change. Now it's just a matter of embracing it and accepting it and seeing the good in it. And know that it's not going to be 100% perfect. No decision is. But if it's going to help you grow, if it's going to help you upgrade, if it's going to help you, I'm hearing, see another part of the world, see another part of the state, see another part of the country, then why not? You're holding yourself back. Or other people are holding yourself back. At the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your life. So do what's best for you. Because whatever this change may be, pile 3, it's going to be pretty magical. So really think about it. What you need to know, communicate the pros, the cons, what you're feeling, what you are thinking. Get other people's input or anybody that's involved. Be mindful of the situation. Don't be so quick to make a decision to the point where you don't consider other people's point of view. And have compassion with yourself and everybody involved, because it's not going to be easy. Try to find the good in this situation. Try to find the good in this change. Spirit is encouraging you to embrace it. It's not meant to break you, it's meant to make you. All right. Well, pile 3, that is it for your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, my email will be down below. And until next time, bye.